Good morning and welcome to today's verse. To God be the glory. Today's verse comes to us from the Gospel of St. John, John chapter 13, verse 16. And it says this. These are the words of the Lord speaking here. And he says, "Most assuredly I say to you, a servant is not greater than his master, nor is he who is sent greater than he who sent him." Here we have the Lord teaching us a lesson and what it means to serve others, especially in a time of need. The backdrop to this particular verse is when the Lord got up out the supper, draped himself with a towel, filled a basin of water, and began to wash the disciples' feet. He did what a servant would do, and yet they were not willing to do it for each other, though there was a need to do it. Remember, he even washed the feet of Judas, who would betray him later. There was a need, and the Lord showed them an example how they are to serve as he has served. Remember that Jesus did not come to be served, but rather to serve and to give his life a ransom for all. And we're never more like the Lord than when we're serving others. And so his ministry of service was not restricted just to him, but rather it is to all of those that are his followers that we are to participate in the ministry of humble service unto others as the need presents itself. We are to follow Jesus' example. He served because there was a need to serve. He submitted himself to the ridicule and the meanness of mankind. He humbled himself. And the Bible tells us even to the point of death on the cross. We are to follow the Lord's example. We are to serve. We are to serve because he has given us the example. We are to serve because, notice the next verse, because of what the result of serving others is that we have this great joy. Verse 17 says this, "If you know these things, blessed are you if you do them." It's not enough to just know what you ought to do, but rather you need to do it. That is when the joy comes, how blessed you are by following the Lord's example. I don't necessarily believe that when the Lord did this, that he was trying to institute a new ritual or that it was a new ordinance of the church, but rather, as far as washing feet, but rather it was to show forth that we need to be willing to submit to humble service to others as the need presents itself. To God be the glory for the great things he has done. I pray that you would meditate upon this verse. It would be a word of encouragement to you as you go throughout your day. Wednesday, hump day. I hope you have a great day out there. And then tune in again tomorrow. Yes, as we consider today's verse. Amen.